What's up guys? Before we get started in this video, I just want to let you know about an epic giveaway that we're doing on this video, and if you're a subscriber, you can win. I have a brand new Assassin bluefish surf rod here. This thing is 13 foot long. It's ideal for fishing from the surf and you can win it. It's super simple. I'm going to tell you how to win it at the end of this video, so stick along, watch the video. I'll let you know at the end of the video, alright? We're going beach fishing, and I'm going to start off this video by just saying how loud Willy's snoring is and kept me awake all friggin' night. I got next to no sleep, but it's all good because look at this. This is where we're fishing. It's first thing in the morning and it looks awesome. Tailor is the target, and Tim's brought us to his honey hole, so bit of a trek to get here, but anyway, stick along for the video and hopefully we catch a few tailor. And my waders, I do not want to get wet.
Get rid of the jump.
I haven't worn these things in God knows how long. I think I had these made when I was like 15 or something like that for fishing in the river, and I haven't touched them since. But I'm not getting wet. But now that I look the part, we can go fishing. Before we get going, I'm going to quickly show you what I'm using today. And I've just got myself a brand new Amia Zero. So this one here, it's the 11 foot H. I'm just going to pair it with a Saltiga 6000. You could put like a Saltist on it or something, but this rod is perfect for throwing lures, and what I'm going to be throwing this morning, once I get rigged up, is one of these things. So if you've watched any of the dolphin fish videos, you would have seen this particular lure. I've done really well on dolphin fish with this, but it's also a really good tailor lure. And this is the 125 shiver stick in the blue live bait, I think they call it. Let me check. Yeah, blue live bait colour. And I think that's going to get absolutely nailed by a tailor, so that's what we're using. I'm going to get rigged up quickly. I've already tied a leader on the reel, but I'll get rigged up and we'll get ready to get down there. There's one other thing that Tim just wants me to put on, and I don't know if I can, but GT ice cream, that one does actually look okay. That's the skinny, kind of clear. I don't know if I can bring myself to throw on that, but what are you throwing? Tim's throwing the...
I'm throwing the pink skinny in 1.5 ounce. These things skip perfectly like a guardie, and we'll see who gets the first hit. Hey Luke?
Yeah, we'll see. I know I look stupid with the waders on and all that, but there's absolutely no way I'm getting drenched first thing this morning. I'm staying nice and warm. Oh, and we're on. That was, I reckon, my second or third cast. Oh, come on, come on. Feels decent. Oh no, dropped it. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Friggin' hell. Oh no. Come on. First fish I hook, I drop. Right, it was right on the edge of the reef. What have we got? We got a fish? Don't know if we got a fish or weed. Oh, we got a fish, all right. We got a fish, all right, Tim. Gonna try and get this one in a bit quicker. Oh, tailor, yes! Yes! I'm gonna try and get in quick. Oh, not fall down a hole. Oh, shit. Shit. He's a nice one. Come on, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah! Come in. Come in, come in. Oh, yes. Gonna try and keep him there in a hole. Oh. Yes. Oh, and he just got off. So we keep him in this hole. Oh, no. He got away. He got away. Hey, but that counts. I landed it. I touched the fish. That counts. So I dropped one, caught one. You guys saw it. I knew he was going to get off. I was just trying to get into the rocks as quickly as possible, but it's really hard to walk in these waders. You really get pushed around on the reef a lot. It's actually like a bit of hard work. I gotta get back out there because there's more tailor to be caught. And they're liking, I mean, we've only been here for like 10 minutes, right? But 15 minutes with that blue colour, don't know, blue live bait. Tim's changed to a CID shiver stick as well, but he's got a white one on and he hasn't had a hit yet. So I don't know, maybe that blue one there, maybe it stands out a little bit more, I guess. And we'll get back out there. Mine at first didn't feel like a fish. Tim's on. Oh, I'm down a hole. Nice, Tim. And just as I was saying, your white one wasn't catching.
Fish.
Fish?
A bit of weed on it, that's all.
Nice. Right in the hole, the deep hole.
This well is actually building this morning.
Oh, here we go. Hey, he's a bit small, Tim.
A bit small, mate. Not on the area he's famous for, but...
And you can see Tim's a veteran beach angler. He landed that fish first go, unlike me, dropped the first two. Nice, mate.
It's on the glow white spot. Let's upgrade it though, let's get a bigger one, mate.
Yeah, that's actually pretty small. At least mine was decent, but get him back. Ah. Let's
Go.
So the white one does work.
It does catch fish. And there is fish there, so let's go get some bigger ones.
Yep. Oh, look at that swell out there. God. Oh, right in the swell. I'm just going to keep winding. I think I pulled him through the swell. Oh, go on, go on. Here we go, here we go. Oh no, lost another one. Hey, you saw that at least. Oh, I have to go to trebles. Was that a hit? Tim's on. Something's happened. It's just getting a little bit brighter. It's on.
Just another chopper, but that's okay.
But that one I had then wasn't a bad one. It's just getting a little bit lighter, and I think the fish are just coming on, right?
Yeah, I think so. Breakfast time.
A breakfast of CID shiver sticks. Bit better? Still small,
Okay.
Tim. But that was, you have upgraded on your last one.
We'll just keep going.
Hey, so it's still not a bad tailor.
He's alright. So we're casting out at those bommies, guys. So there's 3 or 4 bommies out there. And the tailor will sit just on the inside of them waiting for prey like gardies or mullet to come over the top of them.
Or CID shiver sticks.
Or CID shiver sticks, which we're trying to imitate as a bait fish. And we're getting the bite. So let's go get a 2 kilo fish now.
Try and not get swamped by a wave. Tim's just hooked up. I'm flying the drone trying to get some cool footage, and Tim, you can see him out there. He's battling away. So good. Hopefully it's a decent one. While I was dicking around with the drone, here's Tim's tailor. They're getting bigger.
Slowly but surely, not the ones that the area is famous for, but we're going to keep trying and we're going to get them.
This is his little pool that we're going to keep it. You're going to neck him, are you?
We're going to use him for some nice strip bait for some mulloway later, hopefully. It's on the 125 glow white spot shiver stick.
The one I was bagging out saying he's not going to catch anything, and that's what he's catching them all on. Sweet. I need to get one. I need to actually land one and put one in my hands. So we're going to keep this one in the pool here. And yeah, like Tim said, we'll use it for mulloway bait later. What a time to be alive.
That's what we're doing.
I'm actually going to change my lure over. So I'm actually going to change my lure over to this Daiwa Saltiga over there. These are a new casting stick bait, nice and heavy. It might just sink. I think it's going to sink just a little bit faster than this because the fish they are sitting deep down there and there's a bit of current. So I think this particular one's like 50 grams or something. So I'll change up and I'll put this one on, see how we go with this.
So we're fishing the Midwest for tailor, guys, and what I like to look for is a lot of reef and a lot of white water. You sort of want to find those ambush spots where the tailor are sitting. They'll sit just below the surface and looking for bait fish to skip over the top of them. The Midwest is full of reef systems with lots of white water, and you can always rely on swell in the Midwest. Hence the reason why I'm really wet and Luke's got water in his waders. But if you're not getting wet, you're not having fun, you're not catching fish.
So you got to get wet, Jim.
Exactly. So we're just going to try this keyhole here now. It's like a bit of a cutout there, deep in the middle, but a little reef on the outside, and hopefully we can find that bigger fish.
Oh shit! Bloody hell! That's a wave.
You've got some good content if you're getting your ass.
Oh god!
No one's seen Luke get wet before, they have now.
So just describe what's going on here, Tim.
So we've got one of the locals, the Midwest locals. He's put a pot in the reef because this area is known for crayfish. There's lots of rock lobster. So he's got in a hole there. He's going to go pull it now and see if he gets a bit of a feed. A bit challenging to be pulling pots, but I reckon.
Mate, one wave and he's gone.
We might have to be on standby here.
Let's see if he gets any.
A few minutes later.
You right, mate?
Yeah.
You okay?
It's full now.
Yeah, you full? You gonna go empty yourself out?
Yeah, I usually do.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think you got any rips on your waders.
Hey,
Don't think you got any rips on your waders. Yeah, oh, that's your little piss hole.
I've had these for fucking like 15 years.
Yeah, right.
Close it down a bit.
Oh, yes! Just as Tim said, put a popper on. I don't think so, and I think it's decent. Got to get this one in. Come on. It feels good, Tim. It feels it. I don't know. Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh. It's decent, Tim. On the dial, we're over there. Oh, yes. Biggest one of the morning. Can you just hold that rod quickly? Please. Oh yeah. Dude, he's a good one as well. He's a good one, eh?
He's a good fish. Do you want me to... Here, I'm snagged.
Yeah.
Give me the camera. What do you got there, mate?
Ah, cool. I finally got a decent one. Finally landed one. And that's on that bigger stick bait, but that's going to be my biggest tailor for the shore, Tim.
That's good.
That's a good sized tailor, hey?
So worth getting your waders full of water?
I am a little bit wet on the inside. I thought it was a good idea for the waders, but I'm not too sure. I think maybe just going with shorts might be better next time. But we're keeping this one for bait, right?
Yeah, we'll use it for bait. Hitting that water nicely too, eh? That 11 footer.
Yeah, well, I mean, changing to this lure, definitely cut, like this lure being that little bit heavier, like you can I mean, I bombed the CID out there, but this thing I could really get it all the way over there. Good plug. Alright.
Nice.
Willy's up. Willy's awake.
Willy's ready to rumble. He's got his waders on. He's about to get his waders full as well.
I gotta go get a new GoPro battery, so I think we'll go put this guy back in that shore. Try and not stack it on the way out. What do you reckon?
That's a nice one, mate.
Not a bad tailor.
Good one.
After I lost 3.
Yeah, right. Now you got to get them up quickly. What's with those boots, man?
What do you mean? I had to have these custom made from Horns. Yeah, Horns. Joe Pulley back in the day ordered these in for me, and they didn't make them in my size. Oh, didn't make them in my size shoes, so they had to special order them with these green boots.
I got some underpants like that.
Alright, I gotta go get a new battery. You feeling better?
Huh?
You feel better?
Not really, but yeah, a bit better. Is that straight out or a little bit southwest?
Straight out.
Into that channel.
Ah! Hey?
Left it goes straight out. Still there, still there. Oh, good. He's caught a fish from shore. Hello?
So that's gonna wrap up our morning session, but what are we doing now, Tim?
We're gonna go.
Oh, you got your earring in, that's cute.
Thanks. We're gonna go check out some spots. Try and find a spot to put a big bait out. You never know up here, you can get sambos, jewies during the day, even the odd mulloway. Got high tide coming up around lunchtime, so let's see if we can find a spot away from the weed.
And we've got fresh tailor now for bait, so we've kept those fish. We're gonna fillet them up and use them for bait. So I wouldn't mind a mulloway from shore.
That'd be good.
Or a snapper, or yeah, anything. At least we got, it's pretty good fun actually. At least we got some good tailor, and yeah, we lost a few there as well. And Willy's actually just caught another one, and he's just walking back up the beach with it right now. Look at him, I'll zoom in on him.
Yeah, fair effort for a middle-aged red-headed guy, I guess.
That nearly stacked it on the rocks.
Yeah, I made a big noise when I cast and scared the shit out of old mate over there. He thought something gone wrong.
Really?
I just let go of a big just to get that extra distance. He's like, ooh, are you alright?
There you go. Oh,
Yeah.
another bit of bait, so we'll get moving.
Yeah.
He just got snagged.
Poor old mate.
Alright guys, so we had a nice, good little fun session this morning on the tailor, and we've gone back, regrouped, and the rest of the day now we're going to go soak baits. We're going to go try find some mulloway, snapper. Willy and Tim reckon there's a possibility there might even be sambos. We've spent a bit of time driving up and down the beach looking for nice clean water, and we've finally found a spot that looks really good. Like, I'm going to show you some drone footage, and you know, it really does look good here. They've got pretty high hopes, so hopefully there's something, you know, swimming around that we can catch. And I guess this video today, you know, this is going to be, I know a little bit about beach fishing, but this is really going to be an education today, because these guys, you know, Willy and Tim, they've done a hell of a lot of beach fishing and caught a hell of a lot from the beach. So today I guess we're just going to try and learn as much as we can from them, and I'll try and show you guys as much as they're going to show me, and hopefully we catch some fish. So stick along and we'll show you how, well, I'll show you how they rig up and get ready to try and catch some fish. So Tim's rigging up here, and why don't you tell us a little bit about why you've chosen this rod, this type of configuration, and just any info that we need to know, I guess.
So this is the top of the model Horizon Championship number 7. I've picked this one because I'm going to be fishing heavy baits to anchor our baits in this particular channel here. There's a bit of current here, so I'll be fishing 8 ounce. Fishing low mount bionic finger, which you guys are pretty familiar with now. You've seen a few of the videos. We'll do a bit more demo on that a bit later, but I've got a 10,000 size Saltist on there, 50-pound braid. I'll be able to bomb baits out a long way. Few advantages of fishing low mount. Again, we'll go over it again. Having your arm up nice and high, so I've got lots of leverage when I'm fighting a fish. I can adjust my drag really comfortably as opposed to up here. And then when I'm fighting a fish or retrieving line, a lot more comfortable to retrieve down low as opposed to up nice and high. So we'll get these rigged up and get some baits out, and then we'll talk about some rigs.
So guys, you've heard about these pulley rigs. You want to know what a pulley rig is and how it works? Well, I'm going to give you a really quick rundown. That is a pulley rig, and that is a pulley rig out of the packet. So we've got a closed cell foam section that goes inside the bait. We've got a hook. Now that runs between 2 swivels, or a swivel and a clip. So when I build my bait around there, I can clip it onto there, and what we have, see, it just goes in there like that, and then that will basically hold down like that. All right, now you've got a nice streamlined rig that will fly through the water, and it'll go miles, and when it hits the bottom, bang, that comes off. Your sinker anchors and your pulley rig dongle, dingle dangle or dongle, will float up here. How much bait you put on there, how much foam will determine whether it's there, there or there. Crabs down here, can't get the bait. Stingrays, less bait. Go get them guys, build a bait around that, hoik it out, and just start catching more fish. It's really that simple.
Alright, we're going to talk about surf sinker, guys. Back in the day, all you old boys used to use spoon sinkers and star sinkers, which did the job for a long time, but they're not aerodynamic, they don't fly very well, and to be honest, they roll around a lot in the surf. So over the last sort of 10 to 15 years, grapnel sinkers have come to fore. A lot more aerodynamic, they hold bottom a lot better as well, and they can also help you get sinkers off snags, which I'll show you shortly. So depending on what sort of beach you're fishing sort of 3 ounce, 4 ounce, 5 ounce, anywhere up to 8 ounces of lead, sometimes 9 when you're fishing a storm. Depending on what rod you're fishing, I like to fish 6 to 7 ounce a lot when I'm fishing these heavier surf beaches like where we are today on the Midwest. So I'm going to go for something like this is one of the Gremlin sinkers, this is a 6 ounce. You'll see these wires on it, right? So what I'll do when I get a new sinker is I'll just bend out those legs just so they hold sand a lot better. These come with a swivel. Normally I'll clip a bait release clip. So that's one of our bait release clips, so I can clip my bait down on top of that. It's a harbour bait release clip. But we'll go back, so you'll see these legs, they fold away. So if you snag up on the reef, let's just use this as an example, snag up on the reef, the legs will bend out and you get your sinker back. So that's the idea of the breakaway legs on those. So that's the Grem wire. These have been really popular, the weed eaters. They'll be available back again soon. So this has just got flexible cord in it. So if you're fishing really heavy reefs, or where we're fishing, there's a chance of catching a dewy. We're fishing on top of the reef, so we are going to get snagged. With this, it's just going to pull away every time. You don't have to worry about those legs. So these have been really popular. They'll be available again soon. These are just landed. These are a Vex sinker, Lumo Glow, so that you can charge these up with your headlamp. This is good if you're fishing off the rock wall and you want to see where your bait, your sinker is when you're retrieving. So you want to charge that up and let it glow a bit so you can see it. And this is the long boom. So these have been really popular with the droning guys. They're droning 300 to 500 meters out. They need to make sure that their sinker is set properly and their baits are set when you got that much line out. So bigger, heavier wires, like these are really heavy duty. I think they're about 3 or 4 mil thick, those ones, so super strong. That long boom is actually really good for casting as well. I found, I don't know what it is about that longer length, but when I'm casting off the shore, I seem to be getting a bit of extra distance. You also see, guys, they've got these big hooks on. So we talked about those bait release clips earlier. They've got a smaller hook for smaller baits. If I'm fishing a whole mullet head or a whole herring head, I'm just going to clip my 8.0 hook, 7.0, 8.0 hook straight under that, and that'll release when it hits the water quite comfortably. So they're the types of sinkers we're using today, guys. We'll go through some other things shortly. All right, another really important accessory when you're fishing on the beach is to make sure you've got a good quality rod bucket. Can't stress this enough. If you're fishing 14, 15 foot rods all day, you need to be comfortable. And when you get pulled flat by a big stingray or a big shark or hopefully a mulloway, you don't want that in your groin. You're going to get bruises and all sorts of stuff's going to happen. So these are the Master Grip fully oiled leather bucket. Smell really nice out the packet. Available in different styles. This is one of the black molded ones. This is actually P. Willy's one, which is the same. Mate, how long have you had that thing for?
1997 I got that. And I've had to adjust the belt to fit my guts.
Just goes to show the quality of it, you know, like that's caught so many fish and it's done lots of yards and it's still like it was pretty much brand new except for the stinky muley guts all over it. So make sure you get yourself a good rod bucket. You can hang your pliers off the side, you can put a knife on it as well, a bait bucket so you got bait handy to get, so check them out.
Is that a wobby?
Wobby, I reckon.
It's a wobby.
A wobby tape about it.
Yeah, I had a wobby tape. What do you reckon? Jesus, that rod's pretty solid.
Pretty beefy, isn't it?
Pretty beefy. What bait's this one?
That was on a yellowtail.
So that, the burley bag. Look at that, washing about there. Here it comes. Not doing anything spectacular. No head shakes, no earth-shattering runs. It's a slobby gong. It is a slobby gong. Slobby gong! Here he comes. Also known as a carpet shark. Oh, it's alright. It's alright. He's got the dingle dangle with him now. Go, slobby gong. Alright.
First fish, well, first
Shark.
So as you would have just seen, Tim got a little wobbegong. Obviously not what we're targeting, but not long after setting up, and he's got one of those. So, you know, at least we got something. But we really would prefer a mulloway. I think a mulloway would be a lot nicer, but the weather's just, look at it, it's just gone perfect. Had a nice afternoon here. They're just constantly checking and resetting the baits, making sure it's fresh and in the right position.
This is a few baits that we use while surf fishing in Western Australia. So that's your common tailor. Just get them pretty much all the way around the bottom part of Australia. Our mullets, which you get everywhere. Pike or snook, depends. You can call it what you want for all I care. And that's just a squid. So these baits you can rig in different ways with different size dangles. Well done. Different size dangles, or of course just as a fillet slab bait as well. But basically we fillet these and fillet them into sections. I scale them sometimes. If there's pickers around, I tend to leave the scales on, but we're not suffering too bad today with pickers. But just basically take a take the side off one. Now sometimes you don't want the fillet too thick. Sometimes what I'll do is actually reduce some of that off. With a bigger tailor, if it's too thick, it's actually a bit of a hindrance when you're trying to whip it down. Depending if you want a slim bait or a big fat bait. I like little slim baits, so I'll cut that one off depending on the size of my dangle. I'll slab that about there as the first bait, and then cut it down there like that, just to twist it, or just to get a bit of splittage. And then with your dangle, depending on what sort of size dangle you've got, you can go that way or you can go that way. Skin in or skin out. Skin in, flesh out, I feel is better. Just lost my hook there. But it doesn't make a huge difference. It just depends on if there's pickers around or not. So this one here, I can start the bait with that, and I'll whip that around. Then I'll take a little skinnier piece off there and whip it to the bottom there. Same with the pike. Pike are the perfect, or snook are the perfect thickness when you take a fillet off. So you can probably get 3 baits out of that. With the dirty big mullet, he's a bit more of a challenge. But these are really nice bait. They do get a little bit mushy, but mushy's good. You just keep whipping that mush onto the dangle using your bait thread. So they're the common baits we use. It's always a circle, in my opinion. You can use a J hook, but this rig works a lot better with a circle. So I'd probably start off trying with a circle, but just feel the hook in and don't yank it. So that's it, guys. Common baits for dingle dangles.
We've got another hook up. Any good?
Yeah, good.
Oh, good. Good. What do you think, Willy?
I don't know. I think it might be a mulloway.
I just saw the rod. Oh. Oh. shit.
See, it happens really quickly, doesn't it?
Here, Tim was just saying to us, oh, let's go. Tim said he doesn't believe there's any fish here. I said, just stay a little bit longer, Tim. What happened?
Space of 5 minutes.
Let's put your headlamp on, Tim, just so we got a bit more. Good one, you reckon, Willy? Yui. Took a bit of line, eh?
Yeah. Gonna get a gap, or do you want to let it go? If I get it in.
We'll gaff it. We'll get the bogan axe.
Drag it up gently.
Decent fish, eh? Oh. Where are we? All right. It's gonna be hard to see. It's really walking him up the beach. Must be a decent fish. Oh, here it is. Oh, is it a stingray? It's a stingray! Oh, no, it's not. It's a mulloway. No, it's not. It's a jewy. It's a jewy. No! Dude! No way!
It's a joey!
Oh my
On
god!
the dingle dangle! Yes!
It's like a 10 kilo jewy.
Joey on the dingle dangle! That's a cracker!
I cast
Dude.
That is a cracker!
right up on the back of the reef, and I said I'm going to get snagged, or a wobbegong or a jewy, and that's what it's all about, persistence. We haven't been caught flat all day. So happy. That's my 4th S-bend jewy.
Look at
it's
that.
just
That's
so happy
dude,
about
that's
that.
like 10 kilos.
It's a ripper,
solid.
man. It's a ripper. Saltiga setup. Just so much power in it. And that Saltiga, I know some guys don't rate these surf style reels. I'm telling you, that gave me the extra 3 meters to hit that reef. Apart from these muscles. And the fuel tank.
Dude, look at the size of it.
Yeah, that's it, guys.
Look at that
That's what it's
circle.
all about.
Look at that circle.
New next circle on the dingle dangle. That's what they do, guys. I'm shaking.
Man, I thought it was a stingray when it come in.
Oh,
Because I saw some.
mullet. I was like, hang on, it's short and stubby. What's going on?
Oh man,
Oh, that is awesome.
that's huge.
Big effort, fished the whole day. Fishing dingle dangles. No bites other than the 2 tailor about 15 minutes ago. Didn't even get pulled flat or no drag off the reels apart from the slobby gong. And then bang bang, tailor. Luke had dropped his lip before then and we said, just stay in there, mate. We don't need a contender. We just got a 1989 Land Cruiser. So basically the 2, I said, you just got to have faith with the Midwest. It might not happen, but when it happens, it'll all happen fast. And look at that, guys.
Man, it's big. Look at the girth on it.
It's probably 10 kilos, I'd say. So it's not huge, but it's heavy. And it bloody fought. Dingle dangle in the corner of the mouth on a pike fillet. I caught a pike on the dingle dangle last night, kept it, and he just nailed it. And he ripped line. I had 50-pound line on it, and he was tussling. And I landed probably 150 meters up the beach. You'll see the video. Check out his video for it because I screamed like a little girl, but you don't get jewfish off the beach every day, especially north of Perth. You just don't get them. They're really, really hard. I've fished at least 30 nights devoted for jewfish off the beach in the Midwest, and I've had a real good run. This is my 4th fish, but they are not easy. Not easy at all. So the dingle dangle works, guys.
Let's get back in the water.
We've got to get back in the water because Timmy's got to drive back to Perth.
Woo! How epic was that catch, guys? Anyway, to the prize. Now, if you want a chance to win this brand new Assassin bluefish rod, all you got to do is let us know in the comment section how big in kilos do you think that jewfish was. The closest person to that actual number is going to win. So let us know in the comment section below. In a week from today, we're going to announce the winner in the comments of this video. Another thing, make sure you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed to our channel, you are not eligible to win. So make sure you go and subscribe. Anyway, guys, good luck.